Hello Capricorn couples, and welcome to the second half of June 2019 general reading with Angelic, Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. Hope all is well with you guys, Capricorn. Warm welcome to those who are new to the channel, and welcome back to those who have returned. Let's get right into your reading though, but before we do so, I want to remind you that this is general, so there may be parts of this reading that may not resonate with you and parts that do. Take what does and leave the rest, because what's not a part of your story may be a part of someone else's. And if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and go to the website. The link is below in the description box. The website is angelicascensionstarot.com. Sale going on this weekend. Promo codes are in the video and in the description box below for half off of a phone reading for those of you who are interested. Again, details are on my website and in the description box. Let's get into it. Capricorn. Some of you guys could be very concerned about the future. You could be very concerned about the past. And being very consumed with these thoughts could cause you to overlook certain details or certain solutions that you may have otherwise seen if you weren't so focused on things that weren't going to benefit you in the long run. I'm seeing that your spirit guides are definitely speaking to you through your dreams. Okay, so pay attention to messages there. I also feel like there's a time for patience. This is a time for patience. There may be some temptation to rush ahead on something that you want, something that you desire, but Spirit is saying that everything here is happening according to divine timing. I do see a lot of air in your reading, so I feel that there is communication that is needed, communication that may come in, possibly with an air sign. Give me one quick second, guys. Okay, so communication is going to be something. I feel like fresh new perspective on things. Okay, be careful of how you communicate, because you can either add layers to the problem or resolve the problem. Okay, I feel like Capricorn, you could benefit from going outside, right? Exercising, getting your adrenaline pumping, getting your heart pumping. Some of you are maybe wanting to take a trip. And financially, I see Capricorn is winning. If you're not winning now, I feel like time, that's what I was talking about, right? Divine timing. Something here is going to change. There's a big factor that's going to change that for you. But there could be an element of fear here for some of you, and maybe that's why there's this sense of mental repetition where you're thinking about the same thing again and again, over and over, worried about things that haven't happened, thinking about the past and things that did happen the way that they played out. I'm seeing detox, and I feel like this is more than just a physical or dietary detox. I feel like this is detoxing from friendships that are unhealthy, thoughts that are unhealthy, right? Different thought processes, environments. I feel like something is definitely going down with your job, and I feel like you might be feeling a bit confused about what to do about your job. I feel, Capricorn, that someone broke your heart, someone that you love, and I feel that they love you just as well. But they had a funny way of showing it, right? I feel like this person ran from the relationship, ran from the problems. Some of you are not eating enough, and then some of you are sleeping far too much. And some of you just need some emotional support at this time. Let's see. What else do I have for Capricorn, Holy Spirit? Capricorn couples for the second half of June. All right. I see a child here in the equation. Some of you may have a child. There could be news of a child. Some of you may work with children. But what I see is a test of integrity here, some type of temptation. So Capricorn, I feel that maybe your relationship was compromised by some form of temptation, right? You may not feel like, but your partner may have definitely stepped out on you, okay? is what I'm getting. Infidelity. And maybe a child was created outside of your relationship for some of you. For others of you, you have a child with this person, and still, there was infidelity. Not saying that a child would prevent infidelity. That's how it sounds like that's what it sounds like I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm also seeing you working. Some of you could be working very hard to rebuild a relationship with a child that you're estranged from. Some of you are seeking guidance from your elders. Okay, so it looks like mother, grandmother. I see an older female figure here. I'm also seeing communication, conflict. Okay, something here, there's been some type of misunderstanding, some type of conflict. I'm also seeing gathering. Some of you could be attending a gathering of like-minded people. I'm also seeing a situation that you feel is not making any progress, possibly with a Scorpio. Some of you could be ending a contract, maybe even consider ending your relationship. Throwing in the towel here because you've been through so much intensity and so much adversity. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. But because you come up as the alchemist, I feel that there is a strong possibility for you to find a way out of this situation, right? To find a solution. And like I said in the beginning, the element of air is very strong in your reading. Some of you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or this is just, like I said, this sense of needing to communicate. And I feel that this is what Spirit is bringing together, communication, in a situation that appears to be falling apart and dissipating. I feel that there is a call to action by the universe. Okay, so I did mention a third party. This could be the interference of a third party. Okay, but I feel like it's beyond that because I see temptation. I see where someone gave in to temptation, right? Stepped out on you. Your partner could have left you for the third party, and they could be coupled with the third party right now, and that could be the source of your pain at this time because it looks like this is someone that you absolutely treasured. I'm also seeing a time of education, a time of study. Some of you are studying something, maybe studying becoming an alchemist. You could be studying some form of witchcraft here. I do see a book of shadows for some of you. I do see where the light is going to be shed. The light is going to lead you and guide you through the darkness because I feel like there's a lot of change and transformation coming in for you. But I also feel that there's a time of healing. Okay, so there you might be spending obviously some time apart from your partner right now because I do see distance. But this could also speak to you traveling. I do see a time of success and a time of plenty. But I don't know what this is. We'll see. I feel like there's a need to get grounded and get centered because you have a lot of changes here that are coming in. Some of you are very gifted in some area of your life. Some of you are going to be spiritually guided through this gift. You may not even be completely, aware of what this gift is, but Spirit is going to bring it to light for you. Because I feel like some of you are definitely closing a chapter and going into a new chapter. Something new here emerges for you. There could be an age difference between the two of you. See that someone has to let their guard down, let out their emotions. Someone here is afraid to be vulnerable. They may be acting like everything is all good, but deep down inside, someone here is really hurting. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That someone here, this isn't even a part of this deck, but I feel like someone here is definitely worried, hurt, feeling vulnerable. Could be a Pisces here that you're dealing with. Yeah, going out in nature. So if you do meditation, Spirit is saying being in nature could be very beneficial for you. Something here hurt you to your core, hurt you to the deepest sources, hurt you as deeply as it could possibly hurt, right? Let's see what this is about. Okay, so there could have been a pregnancy here. Someone could be returning after something didn't work out elsewhere. There were definitely 3 people, a lot of heartache, but it looks like something here has the ability to be overcome. Someone left a picture here, and I feel that there was an issue here also where the 2 of you were maybe arguing about the same thing over and over again, and that's what this conflict is about. Now, it doesn't even have to be that this is a love relationship. This could be any relationship. It could be a work partner. It could be a family member, right? But something here made you feel, caused you to question your self-worth. Because I'm hearing, wasn't I good enough for you? There's some confusion about this. I feel like Capricorn, you did everything that you could to keep this relationship healthy and going. You know, moving in a positive direction. But towards the end of this spread, I'm seeing that things get better, things improve. But you know, maybe in the past you felt like your partner was only in it for convenience. They weren't in this relationship for the right reasons. So now you're confused as to what you should do. Maybe you're wanting to reach out to someone, Capricorn, or there is someone wanting to reach out to you but feel like you won't be receptive to their plight. That you won't be willing to listen to what it is that they have to say. You might be putting a wall up because this person hurt you so intensely. There's the challenge here for Capricorn. Queen of Coins. She did come up in reverse, but this is the challenge. Another person. And I feel like you love this person with so much intensity, right? That you're feeling so heartbroken and you're feeling so alone and you're feeling unsupported emotionally. I feel like you're going through a very difficult time right now, Capricorn. Or this could have been past tense for some of you. I do feel that there's someone here that wants to come into the picture to make amends. I also feel that there was someone here that was flirtatious and took a situation much too far. With the Ace of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign coming your way. Could be Aquarius on the Capricorn cusp for some of you, because I do see the Star card. I feel like you're able to overcome and heal a situation and begin again. And for others of you, you've been down this road with this person. You've dealt with the instability of it all. You've blocked communication with them. Maybe even left the equation. Maybe you realize, maybe for some of you, you're ready to move forward. And for, let me explain 2 different storylines. Some of you are moving on with this person, and some of you are moving on without this person. Those of you who are moving on with this person, it looks like there's an opportunity here for a new start, a new beginning, a fresh new perspective, and new communication that comes in that happens to be the game changer in this situation. For others of you, those of you who are leaving this situation, I feel like some of you may be guided back because there's still some loose ends karmically that have to be tied up. Still some communication here that may need to take place, even though it's painful. But there's something here that has to be healed. And I feel that Spirit is going to see to it that it is. Others of you are moving on and you're deciding that you want a new start elsewhere. You're taking a break. Some of you are getting some much needed rest. Right? You need to find some inner peace. So maybe you're finding that right now with achieving your goals and staying focused on the things that make you happy. But look at this. You got the Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. And you have the Ace of Pentacles twice here with the Judgment card. clarifying. You have it not here once but twice. So again, double confirmation of what it is that I'm saying. Even though some of you may decide that this is no longer something that you want, right? Being with this person, because there was so much drama, so much upheaval, so much unnecessary pain. Again, something here is guiding the two of you back together to begin again. A new chapter. Yep, someone here may decide to let down their walls and let down their defenses. This is the reason for the communication. Something here very painful needs to be spoken, something that has gone unsaid. And I feel like these words are going to be very healing, okay? Because I'm seeing the communicator. That's you guys for this second week. Your words have power. Ooh, that is the central energy of your reading. Communication. Say what needs to be said. And I feel, like I said, the universe will see to it that you do. There's definitely a child. Some of you have become single parents in separation from your partner, because I don't sense that the two of you are together right now. And it had something to do with something that was underhanded and conniving. Okay, you feel like you let your guard down for this person, that you bent over backwards for them, and they betrayed you in some way. But I do see a situation here. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, and now we have the Lover's card. Definitely a Gemini. And I see your energy here, Capricorn, with the Devil card. There was some type of temptation. I feel like that was past tense. But I do see family harmony and two people coming back together. Like I said, coming to the drawing board to figure things out. And with the Nine of Cups, a positive outcome. Finally, the answer to something that someone here was waiting for. Wondering if this would ever be resolved. And that's what this sneakiness was about. Right? They were hiding a third party. They were double dealing. There could have been some type of confession about the truth. Something here led you to feel like this was not obviously what you wanted. It's not what you signed up for. So I feel that, yes, you did. You left the situation. You did what was right for you. Disappointed? That's not the right word for it. But that's what I see. And yeah, there is this fear of the unknown about going back into a situation where there's not this sense of certainty about what the future holds between the two of you. So I do feel that you're feeling vulnerable, right? Feeling vulnerable, feeling alone, maybe at times feeling like no one understands your pain, that your partner doesn't understand your pain. Some of you might still be together. But I'm seeing right now it's all about consistency. It's like, Capricorn, you're saying, I don't want to hear any words. I want to see all action, right? You want this person to back up their words with their actions to prove what it is that they're saying. So I see that someone here is waiting for commitment. Maybe that's where you were. And I'm seeing that someone is now ready to resolve this conflict. They're not ready to continue to hold the burden or the baggage from this conflict anymore. But I feel like you might be fearing that things are not going to move forward. But then again, like I said, I didn't say this, but mixed emotions, back and forth, feelings of, yes, wanting to work it out, being open to it, but then going right back to it and saying, I don't want to revisit the pain, right? There's jealousy here. Someone here is jealous. This could be a mother-in-law, but I definitely see a mother figure here. Baby's mother. So if there was a third party, I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles, where someone here has decided to become single and opt out of a third party in order to return here with the Ace of Pentacles, to see where this can go and to see if the two of you can mend a situation that is riddled with complications and guilt and frustration and unspoken words that are festering. Okay, let's see with work. I feel like some of you feel that you're in a dead-end job. For some of you, it's not that intense where you feel like it's dead-end. But you might be feeling like it's not a right fit for you, that you're not vibing with this any longer. Self-love is here, so I feel that now that you have gotten to this place of nurturing yourself, right? Or if you haven't, that's what this is leading to, self-love. Now you're realizing that it's time to make decisions that are right for you. I see discernment. All right, maybe this is discerning for the truth, discerning within, discernment that you might be using within. It could be discernment that you're using external to you, right? Discerning whether or not someone is being truthful or honest. There may have been a path that was blocked for you, Capricorn. Ooh. One quick second. Okay. But now I see you charging ahead. Okay, maybe you're afraid to make decisions that you feel are reckless. Well, okay. Well, back to love. I see someone left, someone thought the grass was greener. It was not. Right? Heartache. New beginnings. A lot of emotions could be running through you when it comes to some type of decision you may be making about work. Maybe you feel like the money isn't there. The money isn't where it should be. And that maybe you're wanting to start a new chapter elsewhere. Maybe some of you are wanting to do new projects. I do see you gathering with like-minded people. Family is going to be important to you, and that's going to be a factor here that you might be considering when it comes to work. I do see signing a contract, ending one contract for a new contract. Okay, this could also indicate that some of you could be moving. And Spirit is saying make sure that you go over all of the details. This could also be a good time to upgrade a skill or sharpen an existing one. And again, that's what I feel like this schooling is about, or learning is about. Okay, yes, I do see you collaborating. That's what this like-minded situation is. Okay, so collaborating. I'm seeing Capricorn accept any support or assistance that's offered to you. But I do feel like working as a team could be significant to you. Maybe some legalities. It could be legalities surrounding the job. But I feel like the legalities have a lot to do with this contract that we're talking about. Some of you may not trust yourself to make the right decision about leaving a job. But, I mean, why? You come up as the Magician, and you got the Sun card beside it. So I feel like you're able to see a solution to your issues very clearly. But right now, things seem cloudy, foggy, and uncertain. Something here is definitely being divinely guided, and I feel like it's leading you to your life purpose. I'm also seeing where your health could possibly be impacted by your current job, maybe by the people around you, or maybe this has absolutely nothing to do with people, right? We're talking about detoxing. Something here may cause you, or something here may be the catalyst to get you to change something about your diet, or what your intake, making sure you're getting proper rest, proper fluids, right? Taking proper care of your health. I'm seeing some of you could be getting a new contract with a car, a vehicle. You could be moving. Change of scenery is definitely what I'm seeing. You could be traveling, going on vacation to see family. Okay, but yeah, I feel like there might be issues here with finances. Some of you are definitely feeling like you're ready to leave this job for something that vibes better with you. Some of you are wanting to go back to a job from your past. Oh, here it comes, the harvest. Some of you are going into business for yourself. New business opportunities, lucrative opportunities coming in for you. Financial situations looking up. Finding solutions to your financial dilemmas. Feeling like things are just slightly out of your grasp, but then finding a way to make that work. I'm seeing that this is going to take an element of risk, right? You're going to have to put yourself out there, be vulnerable, but also put your best foot forward. And I feel like there is a payoff here. I feel like for some of you that have been persevering, Capricorn, you've been waiting for the payoff, and here it comes. Like, I've been waiting and waiting for so long. Remember what I said in the beginning, divine timing. Gathering. Okay. Help me, spirit guides. Gathering. Energy is gathering, and now it's moving full force. Full speed ahead. The things that you've been waiting for that have been delayed. Right? There's so much energy behind this, and now it's moving at a much quicker pace. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Cancer. I hope that I articulated that in a way that you definitely get what I'm saying. You've been waiting for so long, putting your intentions out there, wishing, hoping, praying, and seeing possibly nothing happening. Like I said, all of that energy is gathering and it's moving forward at a fast pace. So you will see a return on your investment, the things that you've been praying for, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, they become tangible and they show up in your life. The things that you've been waiting patiently for. Especially if it has to do with something financial. Some of you could be moving into a house. You're ending a contract with your old place of your old dwelling place, your old house. Some of you are selling a home, okay? And I see a big profit coming in for you. But I also see some things here that you're healing from. It could be some type of disappointment that you dealt with on a job. Maybe you felt like you were overlooked for an opportunity for a raise. But here it comes. Collaborating with other people. This could be with you leaving a certain circumstance with the job and going into something new, starting a complete new job. And now you're no longer in an environment full of pettiness and conflict. You're in an environment where people work together. Like-minded people, like I said, that work together. There's this feeling of cohesion, this feeling of belonging. And you're doing something that you absolutely love. But I'm saying temporarily right now, your intuition, you may be throwing it off to the side. Throwing it to the side out of fear and deciding to entertain the fear thoughts rather than exactly what your intuition is telling you. And your intuition is telling you absolute truth, and it's trying to help navigate you through this situation. Your spirit guides are speaking out to you very clearly, even through your dreams. Some of you definitely have an aspiration to do something, and it has to do with a leadership position, which you have a lot of potential for. But I feel like there's this feeling of lacking. You feel like you lack something. There's this feeling of self-doubt, feeling of not being good enough. Maybe you felt that way in your relationship. Maybe you're feeling that way on the job, that there's something wrong with you. Right? But that couldn't be something further from the truth. It's the way that you're seeing things. It's the way that you're perceiving a situation. Time to get back to that place of confidence. I see you making new friends. I also see a child, once again, that's significant to your situation. This could also be an indication, Capricorn, that maybe some of you could benefit from spending more time with your child, because your child could be feeling like an option. Because for some of you, your focus could be elsewhere besides your family. Maybe there's not a balance here, a work-life balance, and someone here is feeling neglected, possibly a child. All right. Cycles. A new cycle is beginning, an old one is ending. Holy Spirit, show me cross watcher for Capricorn. Growth and forgiveness, friendliness, happiness. So I feel like there's something here that begins on a friendly note. Friendly communication opens up between you and your love. Maybe even deciding to go on a vacation together. Right? Maybe traveling to see one another. But it truly feels that you're going to open up and give this relationship a chance. Right? Maybe right now you're retreating, but what's beneath that is reconciliation. So I do feel that you're giving this relationship a chance again. And here they are, children once again in the equation. Someone's ready to open up and give this another try. Okay, let's see. For the Capricorn cross watcher, Holy Spirit. Capricorn cross watcher. Ooh, okay. Okay. You want to give this another chance, cross watcher, but at the same time, feeling like, is there really a chance here that we can fix this? Is this mendable? Is this manageable? Can we heal these irreconcilable differences? And someone is not so sure that they want to. See how this cup is lit here? The universe is saying that there's something here that is being brought together, something here that you may not see, that you may not be paying attention to. But I do feel that there is a sense of disappointment here. Feeling like there's not going to be any success because the times that you guys have tried over and over again, it just didn't stick. And you're feeling like, what's the difference now? Right? It didn't work then. How is it going to work now? Especially now that there's more layers on top of this situation. So you might temporarily be feeling stuck, because you're fearing that the third party is still maybe lurking around and wondering if your partner is going to either, whether or not they're going to go behind your back again and do the same thing, or if they're still entertaining a third party. Could be a Sagittarius here. Temperance. Secrets is what I'm getting. Maybe you're secretly feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling like your partner is still keeping a third party secret. You're wondering if it's worth letting your guard down and being vulnerable in this relationship, but someone has to show emotion. Someone's really hurting deep down inside but not saying anything. So I do feel that there's this sense of suffering and silence. Someone is really, wow, there's a lot of these cards coming up in reverse. No communication. You're not saying what's really on your mind. Something ended. This could be past tense though. Here comes an apology from someone who could have been reckless, but someone feels like they've really got what it is that they have to say, which is truthful and honest. There's a sense of urgency behind it, which is this apology, and which is the fact that they want to begin again, but they find themselves in a dilemma just like you do. Okay, they want to reach out and communicate with you, but some communication is blocked, or there is a delay in communication. I'm telling you, Spirit will see to it that something comes together. A new beginning. Motivation. Feeling motivated to speak to someone. In other words, having this unexplainable feeling of feeling like you have to reach out to somebody and talk to them. But the thing is, okay, there is a pregnancy here. Someone could have found out about a pregnancy that occurred with a third party, and it left you feeling devastated, distraught. And maybe this person's tongue is deadly. And what I mean by that is they say some lethal words, okay? But Capricorn, it's like you're bulletproof. But no, you're still human, right? You put on this hard exterior like nothing can penetrate you, nothing can bother you. But deep down inside, right, because you have Cancer repressed, you have Cancer as your opposite sign, there's a lot of emotion here. Something here has you burying your emotion, pushing it down, not wanting to deal with it. But something has to come to the surface, and what comes to the surface is a lot of pain, a lot of emotion, and a lot of struggle. Maybe you felt like this relationship was riddled with struggle, right? It was an uphill climb at times. And yeah, it looks like both of you might be feeling like the other party was here out of convenience. But now it looks like there's this feeling of compromise, right? Where you're ready to look at this with fresh new eyes and realize what here needs to be changed. But I do see someone else in the picture, whether this is past tense or present. But yes, I do feel like you're going to figure this out, this conflict, a solution to the problem, a resolution to the conflict. But I do see two soulmates, two twin flames here that have so much potential, but are considering walking away from one another, or once considered walking away, or someone just completely did walk away. Now, someone's ready, like I said, to look at the situation with fresh eyes. This relationship didn't end on a good note, but like I said, the overall energy for the cross watchers is growth and forgiveness. Someone here has grown within, right? For others of you, there's this potential to grow together as a couple. There's still more potential here. And then forgiveness. As difficult as this is with the Ten of Swords, the other party had the Three of Swords. You're both hurting. Okay, to different degrees and different extents and for different reasons. But I feel like there's an opportunity to heal this hurt by finally saying the things that have been unsaid. Healing words. Not, letting go of this place of coldness. And being honest with one another. And I feel like someone here is ready to take the risk. They're ready to completely invest themselves and be vulnerable in the situation. To communicate how they really feel. Because I feel that there are two people here that still love one another. And there is this sense of there not being real closure. And the two of you may not know where you stand until you do communicate. So I feel like, yes, there is friendliness that is restored here after a time where things have been pretty tumultuous. And someone here could have been verbally or physically abusive. I feel like someone here hasn't moved on from you. And that the two of you may decide to part amicably, apologize and let this go and go your own ways. And others of you, you decide to begin again and to see where this new chapter may take you. I mean, at first you may be feeling like you want to retreat and pull away. But I see a reconciliation for some of you, right? And some of you, like I said, could be going on vacation together. But ultimately, I feel like Capricorn, you guys find a way to work it out. And to make it last for the long haul. Because I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of potential here for it to go that way. For there to be longevity. And for others of you, I see longevity in a career. Retiring. Right, being able to be at being at a job where you can retire, right? Success absolutely is coming in for you, but I do see boundaries where boundaries were tested. Listen to your body, is what I'm saying, Capricorn, especially when it comes to your health, detoxing, getting away. Maybe that's what this travel is about. Maybe some of you genuinely do need a vacation, even if it's a staycation. Consistency. Some of you want a job that is consistent. And for others of you, this situation took place, this third party situation may have taken place on the job. your partner could have cheated with someone that they worked with. All right, Cappy. So this concludes the second half of June 2019. And of course, this is not limited to just play out in this time period. Time is fluid. It stops for no one. Okay. So this could definitely play out later on. Everyone is on a different path. So everything is not always destined to play out at the same time for everyone. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, sale is below. The promo codes are below for 30 and 60-minute readings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you guys very soon. In the meantime, take good care. Bye for now.